about processing durian seed waste into some main ingredient. But have you ever heard of processing durian peel waste into something?
And have you ever wondered what if the waste is utilized optimally so that it doesn't cause a bad impact on our environment?
Good morning, judges, and everyone who sees this video. First, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Ananda and Putri,
And I'm Azora Nurfatimah.
and we are from Senior High School IQRA Bengkulu City. In this video, we will present our research on making particle board from durian peel waste and mackerel fishbone adhesive.
Curious? Check this out. For the background, first, why do we choose a durian peel as the main ingredient of this research? As we know that durian fruit is one of the fruit that is demanded by people in Indonesia. However, when it processed or eaten directly, durian fruit will produce waste, one of which is durian peel. Many people do not know how to process durian peel, even though durian peel and mackerel fishbone waste are Bengkulu competencia. Therefore, the researchers have an innovation to process durian peel into particle board with mackerel fishbone adhesive.
The second one, why do we choose particle board as the object that we research? So, nowadays, the needs of particle board continues to increase every year. One furniture factory requires a minimum of 3,000 cubic meters of particle board. Quote from Subianto 2004, most of them are imported from China and Italy due to the lack of local supplies.
And the last for the background is, why do we choose mackerel fishbone waste as an adhesive for the particle board we research? According to a UNICE 1991, fishbone have a potential as an adhesive raw material because fishbones contain collagen protein which has high adhesive power. The reason the researchers use mackerel fishbone waste is because it's considered into the research area specifically Bengkulu. As many people often process mackerel fishbone waste into meatballs, pempek, and etc., and it makes it easier to find mackerel fishbone waste than the other fishbones. And next is about the purpose of this research was to know the quality of the physical and mechanical properties of particle board made of durian peel waste with mackerel fishbone adhesive.
And for the time and place for this research is, we're doing this research from August 1st until September 11th, 2020. And for the place in this research, we are using Senior High School IT laboratory for the physical properties of particle board test. And also the next one is for the laboratory of the Department of Forestry, Faculty of Agriculture, Bengkulu University, on the manufacture of particle board. And the last one is Balik Bangkut Bogor on the mechanical properties test of particle board.
Next, for the research tools, materials, and indicators you may see on your screen.
Then, for the method of collecting data, it can be seen on the screen for the explanation.
First, for thick development, as can be seen, there is data in the table. This data is the average of the measurement results that we measure using a caliper tool. As you can see on the screen, there is also the formula. The formula is we use for find the average value of thick development. And then, based on the results of the table test, the highest development is a control with a value of 163.50% and the lowest is at an average concentration of 100% with a value of 9%. Based on the overall data, the average value of various adhesive concentration results in compliance with Indonesian national standard.
And next, we talk about the density of test result. We can see on the table that all the test result lists have met Indonesian national standard. You may curious, why do all the test result lists have to take care into Indonesian national standard and how? As you can see on the screen, there is a formula that the researchers use to test density. To test physical and mechanical properties, the researchers use a concentration level sample, which is 60%, 80%, and 100%. Why we don't use the level under 60%? So, according to our observation and tests that the researchers has been done, the value under 60% cannot or do not meet Indonesian national standard, so they can be used as a reference testing. While the sample above 60% or 60%, the result is that can be below the researchers that obtained the test result to meet Indonesian national standard. So, the density value of particle board is greatly influenced by the raw material used.
Next, there is water content test results. As can be seen, there is data in the table. This data is also the average of the measurement results that we measured using a caliper tool. And also on the screen, there is a formula that we use to find the value of the water content. And also, After that, you can see on the screen, or the table on the screen, the highest average value of water content was at the adhesive concentration, and for the lowest one, or the smallest, was in 100% adhesive concentration. And all adhesive concentration used, the test results meet the Indonesian national standard.
Next, there is the MOR and MOE. For the MOR and MOE, we are sent our test sample to Bengkulu to test in there. So, here is the average data that Bengkulu sent to us. So, as you can see, there is the highest of the value is at the adhesive concentration 100%, and for the lowest one is at 60%, and all of them meet Indonesian national standard.
And then the last but not least is about modulus of elasticity. The test result obtained are the highest modulus of elasticity, or called MOE, in the adhesive concentrations of 100% of the value was 2,423.37 kg per square centimeters. And the lowest was at a concentration of 60%, that was the value is 2,120.87 kg per square centimeters. That's all the data it meets into Indonesian national standard except for control, like my partner explained before. In this part, there are some conclusions that the researchers has taken in this study.
And then there are several photo attachments that you can see the description, also the image on screen.
That's all from our presentation, and one more thing we could say.
Waste isn't a waste until we waste it.
I am one, but I am only one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. And I will not let what I cannot do interfere what I can do. Durio Scom, save the environment for the future. Wassalamualaikum.